Alright, predictions come true. Mirror matchup for the win. Alright. Nice short names. I like it. I like it. Although they called him PY in like WCS. It's a bit silly. And it looks like Turn's got something wrong with his computer. I don't know. I don't know. But there he is. Looking all tired. Aw, I just want to tuck him into bed. Look at that cute little baby. 10-4, not bad. I actually didn't pay attention to what Turn stats were. That is alright. Man, could you imagine if we actually just get 3 mirrors here? If like next, because the next set, right, could definitely be. I could definitely see this being Jaedong versus Roro, and then if it's a third set, like Movie versus Jangbi. I could absolutely see that happening here. As horrible as that would be. Because now there's like a 50-50 shot, right? Because now we've got the TVT. The last 2 matches are going to be, you know, 1 Protoss and 1 Zerg on each side, so it's 50-50 shot getting the mirrors, right? It's either that or we get 2 ZVPs. Should be much better. But, well, here we go. I don't actually hate children in algebra. Well, it depends. I hate... Okay, I don't hate children, because that's not really nice, because kids don't deserve hate, but I dislike kids who have been poorly raised because they have bad parents. I think I hate bad parents more than I hate children, for sure. If children are well raised and nice and cute and not annoying, then they are fantastic. They're lovely. Basically like me when I was a kid. I was like the best baby ever. Aw yeah, slash brag. Anyway, what's going on? Oh yes, at the bottom is the blue Terran. We will have baby. At the top is the red Terran. We will have a Turn. T11 versus T5. Yes. Alright, cool. No, not all children are annoying. Like, I used to hang out, like, one of my family friends, like, when I was, I guess, like, 12 or 13-ish, one of my family friends, like, their daughter was, like, 6, and, like, we would hang out, and she was, like, really mature and stuff. Like, we would just, like, read Harry Potter or something. And, like, that was it. I would, like, go, you know, just hang out at her house, read Harry Potter, and, like, that was that. Easy peasy. Anyway, we have a Command Center first build from Mr. Baby, whereas Turn has gone for his gas. So that could be... Oh my goodness, he's gone for Command Center and then gas. His barracks is going to be super duper late. And we have the Wallin from what's his face? From Turn, who's also getting his factory now, next to his barracks, so presumably he'll get an add-on there, and switcheroo. The Kesper players do in fact love going for Hellion drops in this matchup. On this map as well, in fact. Been seeing a lot of that on Antigua. So presumably he's going to get a reactor and do a reactor Hellion drop. At least that's what I'm going to go for now. Yep, there's the reactor first. This SCV, though, it might be able to come up here and actually see this. And look at this. Turn actually making a slight mistake here. He didn't see the scouting SCV when he moved his Marines out of his base, so he assumed that the SCV was actually hiding in the back of his own base, but actually the SCV was outside and just came back here and sees the reactor, sees the factory. So actually, Baby now knows exactly what's going on here, but it looks like in response, Turn is just going to immediately plant his command center now. And looks like factory on the way as well for Baby, of course, because he got a very, very quick gas after his command center. Command center, gas, and then barracks. Alright. And there's the starport as well. Oh my god, did he let the SCV in again? How did this happen? Wait, why is there the... Oh wait, no, that's his own SCV. Jesus. Oh man, sorry. I was completely freaked out. I was like, what? Did he let a second SCV into his base? That would just be terrible. I'm like having too much fun reading the chat about people just like discussing people reading Harry Potter or something. I don't even know what you guys are talking about. This chat is so amusing. Sometimes like my stream chat is actually more fun to read than like watching some bad games. Just like completely not paying attention. Anyway, it looks like the first couple of Hellions and 2 Marines going to poke up here at the front, but there's a bunker, so it's not really going to do anything. Run away! Ooh, he sees a reactor though. He sees a reactor, but he doesn't see what it's attached to, which is quite funny. So, doop-a-doop-doo. And we have a couple of mules. Interestingly, the mules of Baby are on the faraway patches, and the mules of Turn are on the close patches. I hope Turn is actually microing those, because when you might use mules to mine from the close patches, you the last trip that they make doesn't actually make it to the command center, so you waste some minerals like that. So you have to actually like stop them from mining right before that happens. Whereas some people just put the mules in the faraway patches, so then the timing works out better and they don't actually waste any minerals. But anyway, we do actually have a immediate Raven follow-up, in fact, so he's not even going to bother trying for the drop, because he knows that Baby will be prepared for this, and as we can see, the tank and the Marines are in position in the main base to stop any kind of Hellion drop. So instead he's just gone straight for a Raven here. Interestingly, even though Baby went command center first, Turn is the one who started mining from his natural a little bit quicker here, because Baby was just playing super safe. But of course I think the SCV count, well actually no, the SCV count is almost the same here, 31 to 31. Or I guess it is the same now. So, you know, actually both players kind of converging to an almost identical mid-game here, which is what often happens in games of StarCraft. Actually, if you listen to Day9 actually talked a lot about this on one of his old podcasts, about how, you know, you can have all these different kinds of, actually he probably talked about it in a daily recently as well, but you know, you can have all kinds of different openings in the beginning. But usually most of the matchups kind of converge to a very similar feel of mid-game, with, you know, a few possible exceptions, but you know, the mid-game is often very similar, and then you kind of diverge going to the late game once again. There's a lot of different things you can do. Anyway, it's like Raven and Viking standing there. It's almost like an observer hunting force, you know what I mean? There's like a Viking and 2 Marines there with the Raven. Like they want to intercept the observer when it comes into the base, but obviously it's a TVT, so there's no observers. So that's quite interesting. Meanwhile, we do have a second factory, and a third factory now with the natural as well, so it is going to be mech play here from Turn. Is it just me, or do the Kespa players like going for mech a lot more than the, well, I guess the non-Kespa players? I don't know. We seem to see mech almost every TVT, in fact, in Pro League. And even in some non-TVTs. So, it's interesting, by the way, that one of the factories was built to the natural, though. I'm not really sure what the point of that is, and why not just keep all the production facilities together. I mean, you know, I guess since everything's on the same hotkey anyway, it doesn't matter quite as much. And perhaps, I guess, it can mislead your opponent in how much infrastructure you actually have. And I guess also another thing is just that there's like a lot of extra space at the natural, and the main isn't quite as big on this map, so might as well just build some buildings there as well. What the fuck? What the... Turn, what are you doing? Turn, what is this? You've got to be kidding me. Did he just pull every single SCV? You've got... No! What are you doing? Bit by bit! This cannot work! Turn! What the fuck are you doing? Oh my god, he's just attacking with all the SCVs! This cannot possibly work! Oh my god, but it's working! It's working! Turn is gonna win! No! This can't work! This can't be possible! What have you done? You've broken the game, Turn! The mass blue flame Hellion into SCV pull build, but no, there's one Siege Tank in the back! He's got one Siege Tank surrounded by SCVs. Turn can't kill it! He's landed a Viking, but he can't kill it! Oh no, it's not gonna work! It's not gonna work! Turn! It's not gonna work! Holy shit! Oh my god, that was so sick! Oh, he's gonna try and roast the SCVs! Ah, you have to go closer! You have to go closer to the tank! Ah, it's not gonna work! He's gonna kill a lot of SCVs, but it's not gonna work. How many SCVs does he have left? Turn actually has 21 SCVs. Turn has more SCVs than Baby has. He has 21 SCVs against 15 now. Even though the attack didn't work, it actually did enough damage. I can't believe it! How is this possible? Baby's like, what the shit just happened? Oh my god, Turn, you are crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Rabid Dog Terran. If you didn't know, that is his nickname. He's the Rabid Dog Terran because he pulls shit like this, man. What the hell was that? Now it's down to whose mules are better. Oh my god. Oh god. This is like bit by bit steroid version. Jesus, this like reminds me. Has anyone seen that GIF of like gymnastics from 30 years ago versus the gymnastics from nowadays? It's like completely on a different level. Oh man, I bet even if Bit by Bit saw this game, he'd be shitting himself. Like, what the hell? Like the 12.5 minute pull all the SCVs from your main strategy. That was absolutely nuts. I can't believe it. And the thing is, it essentially has worked out so that Turn is slightly ahead now. Well, actually, I'm not sure. No. Actually, wait a minute. No, I shouldn't say that. Turn's getting a faster third. He's getting a third command center at his third base. He has more SCVs. Like, he actually has a lot more SCVs. He's got 29 SCVs, it looks like, to 20. Is that 29 SCVs? Yeah, he's got 30 SCVs now to 20. But the supply is still in favor of Baby, which means that Baby's army supply is much higher. And, Baby's got a bunch of Medic Marine running around right now. And I don't know what Turn has to stop it. Like, he's got a bunch of Blue Flame Hellions, but it seems a little bit risky. But the thing is, Baby doesn't seem to be looking to commit to an attack here. So Baby's actually just going to try and defend and play catch-up here. But that's not going to be good. Okay, no, it looks like he's going to go for a Marine drop. Against Turn. You're going to repair up that medevac first before going for the drop, but damn, that actually put Turn in the lead. Like, I cannot believe it. Does anybody understand how that works? I mean, the thing is, it's not even like it's Steps of War, right? This is like a cross-map SCV pull. He didn't even pull them from the natural. He pulled like from the main. He went main to main, cross-map on Antigua with an SCV pull at the 12-minute mark. Uh-oh, looks like a few Hellions are going to get caught here, though. These Marauders are really scary. Oh man, Siege Mode is not quite done for Turn, actually. He's got a Siege Tank, but no Siege Mode, and it's going to be difficult for him to defend his third base. There's also a drop going in at the same time. A few Vikings, though, coming out here, and since it's primarily Marauders, those Vikings could actually take out the medevacs. Oh man, look at this. Wow, those Vikings, I think, have actually just saved Baby a lot of pain there by forcing the main force back, or forcing the main force back? Yeah, forcing the main army back, I guess I should say. But this Marine drop, though, in the main base could be very painful, of course. Neither player really has a lot of economy right now, so any tiny bit of damage is going to be really nice. Looks like Turn does pull back a Viking to help deal with that, but of course, Nisa ward away the Marines first. Oh, it looks like he's not going to pay attention. He's not paying attention to the Vikings. And, oh, it looks like more drops going into the main base here. Great move by Baby here, dropping everything into the main. The Siege Tanks are all out of position. Oh my god, Turn is going to lose a lot of stuff in his main base. He's got one Siege Tank in the back. He's going to lose that Tech Lab. Oh no, the Siege Tank is going to go down, though. The Hellions were not blocking. I'm sorry about the lag. And it looks like Turn is now trying to pull everything back, but obviously everything can just pick up into the medevacs and go home as soon as those tanks get back here. And, well, actually, Baby, for some reason, is not picking up and leaving. He's just going to stay here and fight. I guess because the Vikings overhead mean he can't do that. But, simultaneously, a small attack here at the third base is forcing a lift on that orbital and killing some SCVs as well. The medevacs do get taken down, those crucial medevacs. But Baby did do a good amount of damage here. Crucial, I think, doing more damage at the third than he did in the main, even. But that's going to get cleaned up as well, and Baby really playing this correctly. This is exactly how you should be playing Bio against Mech here. Of course, Mech Army much less mobile here. The Sea Shanks have to be in good positions. Oh my god, is that going to be an engagement? No, not quite. So really well done by Baby, and I'm actually not sure who's ahead anymore. I mean, Baby has now just started his third command center, so with Turn reestablishing his third, I think Turn might still be slightly ahead here in economy and overall. In fact, he is slightly ahead on the supply. I think he's about 10 supply ahead overall, but I mean, oh my goodness, that is not going to help him at all. Looks like all of his SCVs are following. No, mine minerals! Minerals! Why are you following the SCV? Ah! God damn, what is going on there? Oh man, another drop in the main base now. Turn, please look at your natural. Please, mine minerals. Mine minerals! For the love of God, man, mine minerals. Alright, looks like that drop's gonna get cleaned up fairly easily. But oh, they're still on follow. Like, he's like 5 SCVs ahead, but he's got like 10 SCVs not mining. I'm just gonna like flip my desk right now, man. Fuck the stream, fuck the cast, man. Turn, wake up, wake up. Okay, he's mining. Whew. Oh man, he's gonna have a heart attack there. Look at January. January is not amused by idle SCVs. That's the best face. That face expresses all of my anguish right there. That January face. It's like, what the fuck? Oh god. Anyway, that's alright. Whenever we have a mining problem, we just solve it with mules. Oh yeah, look at that income. Damn. So I think, I don't know. I mean, Turn is still ahead, right? He's 113 supply against like 98, 99 or something. So he's still a tiny bit ahead in supply, but I mean, you know, that doesn't mean too much with it being so close. Although having said that, I'm pretty sure the Bio player should be a little bit more ahead though than the Mech player. Is that right? Like, I think Turn is still in a good position, but only slightly so. So he has to be very careful. I mean, a few more effective drops into the main base could definitely swing the game the other way. I do apologize for all the lag, by the way. I'm unfortunately stuck on using the BLC stream since everything else is broken, and that does lag a little bit for me, unfortunately. In the meantime, looks like it's lagging quite a bit now that I said it. Ah! It's terrible. So more factories are being added now. Looks like Turn has stabilized enough to have a good economy and actually add on that infrastructure. And now moving out with his main army. It's not that big though. I'm a little bit nervous for this, although the Bio army isn't that big either, so perhaps this is fine. But it looks like, yeah, he is just going to siege up a little bit early here. Send the Hellions and Vikings in front, although he doesn't want to get too far away from the siege tanks. Nice little sneak force here on the left side though. This is almost like you know what Zergs do, you know, hiding small groups of Zerglings or Roaches on random places and then sneaking them in to counterattack and attack expansions. Very cool little move by Baby there. He's probably going to sneak that into the third there and try and kill some more SCVs and force a lift. Although, wow, look at that. Turn is completely prepared for this. He's got a good number of siege tanks in position, just going to annihilate that force there. I think Baby just stims in there, underestimating exactly how many tanks are there, and just loses that force. Meanwhile, this Mech army is moving into the third base, but I'm not sure if he can really move up here. There's a few siege tanks for Baby here as well, and the Bio is kind of chilling at the top. Excuse me. But I mean, this is not really the best place to engage for a Bio army either, because the Bio army playing against Mech, they want to get a really big arc, really big concave against the Mech army. They basically want to engage in the middle of the map and have a stream that works. Ah, I saw it coming. I saw it coming a mile away. It's going to be GG when we get back. Oh no, it's not. Alright, looks like some units died, but we are actually still alive. Well, thank goodness for that. Jesus. Anyway, Baby is slowly but surely pushing into this third base though. And whoa, zoom in shot. And Turn is still trying to push this, but Baby doing some good counterattacking. I really want to switch streams, but unfortunately every other stream is broken. January is not amused. Alright, I'm gonna switch to esports TV because apparently this is back. Alright. Here we go. We're back. Kind of. I think we're in like roughly the same position. Everything is fucked. Alright, sweet. So, back in the stream. And, I mean, it looks like Baby managed to clean up the... No, actually, no, the tanks are still there. Alright, never mind. So the tanks are still kind of holding position outside the third. They don't seem that close enough to actually attack the command center, though. So, I'm not sure what's up with that. Okay, no, it looks like, are they just out of vision? Oh, nice drops on top of the siege tanks here. Gonna force the tanks to bomb themselves. And meanwhile, though, a mech army coming from the other side here, but it looks like it's too late. They aren't in time to save this army. The Marauders do clean everything up, and Baby takes down the force that was sieging his third. And I think those tanks should be pulled back. I think Turn absolutely needs to pull those tanks back. He's still got not nearly enough tanks there to actually make an attack work. Oh my god, he's got only siege tanks, he's got no support Hellions. He's just got like 6 tanks there floating around. This is not a good idea. Why did Turn do this? Why did Turn commit to this? Just throwing away siege tanks for free, Turn. Why did you do that, man? I mean, as soon as that initial attack force got cleaned up at the third, he should have immediately pulled those tanks back. Those tanks were supposed to reinforce and not actually act as a force on their own. That was really, really poorly done by Turn there. But it looks like he's still in a slight supply lead, though, despite that mistake, despite Baby cleaning it up. However, Baby has managed to sneak a base at the 6 o'clock there. There is a hidden expansion at the 6 o'clock, giving Baby 4 bases to Turn's 3 here. Turn doesn't seem to have any idea that that's there. But I mean, that is like a really common spot to just float a command center to on Antigua. So I'm really surprised that Turn isn't checking there, although I guess on the other side, Baby isn't actually checking that equivalent 12 o'clock base for Turn either, so Turn could, in theory, have the hidden expansion there as well, although he obviously doesn't, as we can see. And that is bad news bears for Turn here. Oh man, look at that Baby just mining away happily. Actually, it looks like Baby floated his main command center there. That's why that's there. He didn't build one and floated over. He actually lifted his main orbital and floated it there. That's really interesting. So if Baby, or if Turn for some reason scans the main or does a Hellion drop or something and sees the orbitals missing, he's going to realize that it's probably floated over there to the 6 o'clock. Meanwhile, though, getting a favorable engagement in the middle of the map here. It looks like Turn didn't have his whole army together, just engaged with a small group of units and got them completely crushed here. So, you know, Turn continued to put on the pressure, but I think that hidden expansion could actually end up deciding this game here if if Turn doesn't scout that fast enough. Sorry for confusing the player so much. Meanwhile, looks like Turn's slightly concerned about a counterattack, pulling back a little bit, going to regroup. There's a small group of Marauders here setting up, but you know, they're all actually mostly in the red health, so I don't even know if some of them might not even be able to stim anymore. Meanwhile, it looks like the natural orbital of Turn is now floating over to the middle. It looks like he's going to take that middle expansion. Of course, this actually also showcases like another difference between mech and bio is the expansion patterns. Of course, the bio player, because he's so much more mobile, wants to rather expand like to the corners of the map, take like the faraway bases, which are harder for the mech player to attack and to punish and push. Whereas the meching player, as you can see, is taking the middle expansions because that's the attack path that he has. So this base is actually going to be the closest to his army, which is obviously going to be the safest place on the map, the least vulnerable to drops and whatnot. Meanwhile, slowly but surely moving forward here in a scouting SCV. Actually, it looks like it's on patrol or like on shift attack move. Whoa! Command center not landing properly there. That's a mistake. Man, Turn making some. I mean, he's making some really good plays here and some really bad blunders. It's like really confusing. It's really it's a kind of polarized game, I guess, if that makes sense. He's like playing a bipolar game here. Sometimes he's brilliant, sometimes he's just bad. You know, like the SCV follow and whatnot. And oh, there's the scan. Turn sees it, and there are the blue flame Hellions. There's no defense there. Is there any defense? How can anything save the SCVs? Oh my god, he's sending dropships. Oh, the medevacs get there just in time. I think those medevacs were intended for a drop on Turn's third there, but they actually arrived just in time to save the third base. I don't know if that was just luck or if he actually saw the Hellions coming in, but either way, nice timing there for Baby. I don't know why Baby's got like a line of units there on the right side. Okay, looks like they're actually sneaking around the side to counterattack into this fourth base, and those tanks are actually not quite in position. He's going to have to lift this, and will probably lose a few SCVs here. Turn is, I think he's trying to do too much at once. He's trying to spread out his army a little bit too much. Oh my god, the command center must lift! Oh my god, he almost just lost that straight away. That would have been horrible if he lost the orbital there. Meanwhile, the Marauder's going to do as much damage as they can. Another group of Marauders on the left side here. Baby is playing this fantastically. Baby doing everything right here. Showing us exactly how you play pure bio against pure mech. Just abusing his mobility, attacking all over the place here. Although he doesn't quite get the orbital, he's actually pulled ahead in supply now. Baby is now about 20-30 supply ahead, whereas before he was slightly behind in supply. And oh man, doing another bomb on these siege tanks. Looks like the Hellions can help minimize the damage, and actually didn't do quite as much as I thought. Probably didn't drop quite in the correct positions, but oh no, some more tanks can get taken down here in the middle of the map. No. Wow, I thought he would have got at least the second tank there, but oh man, the Vikings coming in, picking off the medevacs here. Too many Marauders, not enough Marines here. Looks like just ignoring the Marine fire, going for it, going to lose a couple of Vikings. But taking out those medevacs is also so crucial, just reducing the amount of stim your opponent can use A little bit surprised that Turn hasn't tried to harass that 6 o'clock, that 4th base of babies once again here. It looks like, oh man, sending a few units over, but he can't keep sending his tanks like this piecemeal. It's just such a bad waste of tanks here. I mean, he can afford you losing a few Hellions to go harass that base, but I don't know why he sent 2 tanks there. That just seems so bad. And Turn is really just making so many mistakes here. He was in a really good position, but now Baby, I think, is dominating this game with like a 40 supply lead. It looks like, oh my god, more idle SCVs. Oh my god, are you kidding me, Turn? Like, he wouldn't even have this many idle SCVs in like a Broodor game, and that doesn't even have auto mine. It's like, what the hell? You just right-click your freaking command center to the minerals, man, and they mine for you. Gah! Turn! Freaking Turn. Oh my god, he's gonna lose his command center. Lift it, lift it, lift it, lift it, lift it. Oh, there's Marines, oh, there's Marines. Oh god, the tanks are killing the SCVs. I think it's gonna, oh no, it's under attack again. I think it'll be fine. Okay, it's gonna be fine. Whew. But still, Turn is in such a bad position here. I can't believe he's throwing away this game. I mean, this is definitely like his mistakes as much as it is Baby playing very well. I can't take anything away from Baby though. Baby is actually playing this superbly. Just look at this, another drop here in the 3rd base. Gonna force another lift here on this orbital. 1 tank trying to get into position here, but man, Baby, I gotta say, this guy is really good. And well, I mean, Turn is just being pulled every which way here, but now the main army in the middle is gonna get taken down. Oh man, and look at this. I think Baby actually has more siege tanks than Turn does. GG! Baby takes out Turn. Despite Turn's ridiculous 12-minute SCV attack, the mass SCV pull unfortunately was not enough. It put Turn in a good position, but Turn could not close out the game. And that is going to be that. 1-0 for Team 8 here in the StarCraft 2 Best of 3. Turn really dropped.